Can do no wrong, for now at least.
Again, he pushes the red out.
特鲁姆普这杆防守出了点问题，给赵心童留了个远台。不过此时小特并没有回到座位上，而是站在一旁。估计他从心底认为赵心童不一定打，即便打也不一定进，并且站在一旁还可以给对手心理上造成一定的压力。看到赵心童犀利的进球后，导播立马给到了特鲁姆普的特写。小特似乎觉得赵心童的准度有些不可思议，同时也在反思刚才的防守，不应该留下那么大的漏洞给对方。虽然是成功上手，但是现在的球形并不好。黑球在低分区，本球暂时也没有下球线路，并且底库还有4颗红球在库边，这种球形想要清台恐怕没那么容易。
5.
Another terrific shot. Lots of left-hand side on the cue ball. Trying to split into the reds. Very unfortunate. He has a little smile. Look at offside here.
I think he's amazed that he's not done.
配球失败，在干10分后，赵心童也是无奈的转为防守。
Don't know.
Xiao 10.
It's a very confident start, though, isn't it, from Xiao? Something for Trump to think about.
Well, again, he didn't play a good safety there.
特鲁姆普上来的这杆防守就是急于求成，想直接把台面上的难点解开，中间的红球被全部打散，这样再次给赵心童留下了远盘机会。
Deep screw. Great pot, and he did manage to avoid the reds.
1.
And that was a nice angle on the middle pocket, but deserves something. Great shot again from Xiao Xintong.
虽然底库还是一堆的红球贴边，但是现在的局面对于赵心童来说相对有利，因为他是领先的一方，本球又被解放出来，即便最后无法处理难点，但只要收下散乱的红球，也可以确保拿到一定的领先，占据场上的主动权。
7. $13. 14.
Dave Gilbert keeping an eye on proceedings there over on
20.
table 3. He's up against Sean Murphy. First frame underway.
Well, speaking of Sean Murphy, this young man beat him 4-0
21.
in the Riga Masters this year. Along with, as you mentioned, Mark Williams in the China Championship, Barry Hawkins, Fergal O'Brien. Now that's a tough one. And Anthony McGill. Tough players, those. Just over run his position there. And that's because he nearly missed the blue.
26.
The cue ball didn't go as far as he wanted.
Well, that's 150 points without reply so far.
27.
Yeah, he's a little upset because a little harder he would have had an angle on the pink to disturb the reds, but he could still play the pink or blue and play the double on the red with some safety in mind.
Blue ball.
Well, that's what he attempted to play. He's gone too far for the double, I think.
Xiao Xintong 27.
But Trump's still in this game. What a talent.
And still that first pot remains elusive for Trump.
Yeah, full marks though for going for the positive shot. He was on the black or blue. And is this an exhibition? Just going for anything, these two. Xiao Xintong trying the double there. That's a good pot for his first pot. But difficult to get onto the next red from where he is. What he was trying there was nearly impossible.
Just round 1.
Lots of right hand side on the cue ball to try and disturb the reds, but such a difficult shot this. If it was right behind the shot, maybe, but it was close to the cushion. Big target, black and blue. But he hasn't been hitting his safety shots well. Coming around the 4 cushions, he might be able to get that cue ball in behind the blue and black. Is he hard enough? He is, and that's a good safety. Open the reds up.
He laid a quite brilliant snooker against Robin Hull yesterday with just pink and black remaining, only for Hull to produce an equally good escape. That was pretty handy.
Like to land up to these 2 reds, but if he gets this wrong, he leaves a red on. Well, that was nearly a very, very clever shot he played there. Otherwise that cue ball would have been back into the balk area. Just showing us his cue power. Similar type of shot this. Oh, he's caught it too thin. He's just hasn't settled yet.
And I think that's partly down to how assured his opponent has begun this match. This frame not over yet though, there are still 59 on the table, 50 the difference.
Going into that corner. I think he's got to take the green. That frees the pocket for the black and the blue to go into. He's looking at the brown, but I think the green's the ball here. Well, that's just where he wants to be to come down the table.
4.
Or the blue or the black. Just checking the scoreboard, he's 46 behind, so he needs those big colours back in play.
5.
Now could have done with the blue, the black back on its spot again. He's nicely on the blue, but desperately wants to get that black back on its spot. I've got too much screw on the cue ball.
Applause for Barry Hawkins, he's through. He's beaten Sam Craigie by 4 frames to 3. Formerly runner-up in the Northern Ireland Open as well, to Mark King, who is still in action, by the way, against Peter Ebdon. That is proving to be an epic contest, and King is looking good to take it all the way to a deciding frame. Settle into this match.
Oh, what about that? Is he going to finish on the black? He needs to. So 35 behind, 35 on the table.
Right.
He needs the black from this red. And he mustn't make contacts with the green or brown.
6.
He's going to need a snooker, whatever he plays now.
Blue ball.
That's a good shot to keep him involved in this game.
11. 13. 13.
So one snooker required for trump. Relatively straightforward swerve for Xiao.
Yeah, just slightly too heavy.
Terrific pot, which should put this frame to bed. 2 snookers now to tie. Huh, well, he's potting like Judge Trump at the moment, isn't he? He's out trumping Trump. He can do no wrong, for now at least.
虽然因为球情不好，两位都是打得断断续续。不过在特鲁姆普找回一定准心后，两位准神为球迷奉献了一场精彩的大赛。好了，本期视频就到这里。
And that's something careless. That's a terrible shot. Ronnie's laughing to himself, but what was that? That's got to be a lapse in concentration there.
Well, I suppose you could say it's a sign of good cueing that he did it so slowly and got so much reaction on the cue ball. He got through it, and the cue ball whizzed back.
Round 1.
It is very, very poor.
Ronnie,
Just not gaining confidence of seeing Ronnie's demeanour playing, and by the number of chances he's getting. There's something wrong. This is worrying times for O'Sullivan fans.
A little bit of a stalemate at present. Simply because of the reds at the other end of the table. Try and get one of these reds onto a side cushion. It's exciting stuff, this, Willie, isn't it? Ronnie's the one that's probably going to have to try something because he's the one that's got the advantage. Marion Williams, it'll be interesting to see if they play another 3 or 4 shots like this. And this is a chance for Willie to tell his famous story when you led at the World Championship and you were way in front and had to restart the frame.
Yeah, what was the score? I was 9-6 reds left, and we had this kind of situation with the red hanging over the hole. It's the last frame of the evening, so nobody's got anywhere to go. And all of a sudden he said he got 3 shots to get something happening. I have a crusher at the plant, miss it, he cleared up, beat me on the black.
Didn't want a big long story, Willie.
Well, it's better than watching them just run up to these reds, isn't it? You know, as you rightly say, Dennis, he's going to have to play a shot in a minute. Arian's entitled to say to the chap in a minute, look, we're getting nowhere fast. Here we go. Here we go.
It's been on about 3 minutes now, so... Yeah, I realize the score, but we could be here all day. I know it.
He says we could be here all day, Ronnie. He says, no, we won't be here all day.
Yes, I realize that, but we're going to have to... Yeah, okay, we'll...
See, Ronnie can't win this argument because it is in the rules. Now all a judge will do, Dennis, he'll keep playing it, won't he, to get Ronnie at it?
And a miss. Ron yourself lemon 4.
If I was Judd, Dennis, I'd be reluctant to attempt any pot at the minute. I'd just run up again to the red and give the referee the one more shot choice.
So you would play for a re-rack, will he? Yeah.
If I was Judd, I would. 49 behind.
I think it's solved the fact that Ronnie ran away from the red there. What's Judd looking at? Is he looking at taking... Ronnie's left him a tempter here.
One.
虽然特鲁姆普漂亮的攻进了远台红球，不过小特并没有一杆拿下。在台面仅剩几颗球的情况下，双方依然斗得难分难解。而最后时刻，奥沙利文的神来之笔，至今依然被众多球迷收录在10家球集锦内。到底在最后时刻，赛场上发生了什么？咱们下期分享。好了，本期视频就到这里。究竟是怎样的斯诺克，竟然让丁俊晖连续6次解球失败，被罚32分？最后还直接打乱球形认输。勇哥一杆犀利远台打进，但可惜白球不怎么给力，没有叫到合适的彩球，只能是选择轻贴，暂时防守一杆。
Karen Wilson 1。
别看这样简单一杆贴球防守，可是有着4两拨千斤的力量，因为2颗球距离太近。咖啡几乎封住了2/3的角度，丁俊晖这杆想要成功接到红球，至少需要3库以上才行。就是这样看似一个简单防守，却让丁俊晖头疼不已。丁俊晖陷入漫长思考，在反复比划角度，寻找最佳的解球线路。
Foul and a miss. Karen Wilson 7。
黑球刚好处于这条3库线路上，丁俊晖第一次解球就被罚7分。
Foul and a miss。
丁俊晖第2次解球做出调整，但直接碰到篮球被罚5分。所以说，这杆看似简单的斯诺克，实则危机四伏。
Foul and a miss。
第3杆再次碰到黑球，又是7分。此时丁俊晖已经被罚了19分。平时都是丁俊晖给对手挖坑，想不到这一次竟然也阴沟翻船了。
Foul and a miss。
重新做出了调整，可惜这一次又碰到了篮球。丁俊晖不禁自嘲地笑了，这是陷入无限循环了吗
？Foul and a miss. Karen Wilson 4。
第5次解球终于成功避过了篮球以及黑球2座大山，可惜最后与红球擦肩而过，就差了那么一点点。
Foul and a miss.
第6杆还是失败，不过已经十分接近，白球甚至已经闻到了红球的味道。在连续被罚32分后，丁俊晖第7杆终于解爆，并且最后也没有给囧哥留下进攻机会，真是太不容易了。又是一个犀利远台，威尔逊不愧是90后代表人物，发挥十分的稳定。
6.
囧哥稳稳收下超分红球，白球都没想着走位。现在他领先33，而桌面只剩27，超了6分。丁俊晖至少需要2杆斯诺克分数才够逆转。
Green ball. Karen Wilson 7.
囧哥借防守机会，直接把绿球打到库边破坏球形。这样，即便丁俊晖做到斯诺克有机会上手，也很难完成单杆清台。 丁俊晖连续几次的防守质量并不是很高，并且此时囧哥已经超分，不用担心解球后留下机会。Nice， 丁俊晖终于抓住机会，给威尔逊安排上一杆高质量斯诺克，白球完美擦到黑球后面，看看囧哥能不能顺利解到。
Foul. 丁俊晖4。
白球继续奔着黑球后面防守，可惜差了一点。虽然粉球还是形成了斯诺克，不过囧哥此时仍然超了2分，并且黄球距离不远，这杆应该难不住威尔逊。囧哥不但2库成功勾到，并且最后还反做丁俊晖一杆，这样的解球效果简直不要太好。铁球失败，又被罚7分。丁俊晖瞬间感觉逆转希望破灭，干脆选择认输。好了，本期视频就到这里，我是看台球的冯冯，各位小伙伴记得点赞关注哦。